Hey, welcome back to edtech by Meera, and in today's tutorial I'm going to learn how to do time conversion in different formats, specifically into a 24-hour format from a 12-hour format you'll see here using the datetime module. So let's see how it's done. First and foremost, you need to import the datetime. So you need to do from datetime, import datetime. So this is like importing the datetime module in order to do this conversion. That is very essential. Then you need to define a function, right? So we are defining a function which is like, in this case we call it like time conversion. We just call it time conversion because we are going to convert it into a different format. You will see how that is from a 12-hour regular format to a 24-hour format. You can even do vice versa in your project. And then the parameter will be obviously time. So define time convert, you can call it time convert, you can call it time conversion, that's totally up to you. So define time convert and then the parameter time. So why we are defining this function? Because inside this function we are gonna handle all the tasks of conversion, and we are going to use the code syntax, and you will see how we do the conversion in order to change the format. Okay, so let's get it done. Define time convert. Now remember, you can name the function in different ways, but I'm calling it time convert. So we create this object called t. So t is going to be datetime.stripTime. Now what is a stripTime function? That is strp time function. This function in the datetime module is actually used for parsing a string into a datetime object on a particular specific format. So basically you want to convert the string, parse it and form an object. So we consider that as t. And for doing that, you definitely need the stripTime function. So the first parameter in a stripTime function would be time. That is essentialities. And the second parameter within the string is the format method or the format type, which is indicated here. So this is as per convention. Now what you see here as the %I sign, what does it stand for? The %I stands for the hour, the 12-hour clock. So here you are going to show this as a 12-hour clock, that is which is the hour part, as a 0 padded decimal number. For example, like you can say like 01 p.m., 02, 03, 10, etc. Then colon. After that, you need the space for writing the hour, minute, second. So %M is similarly for minute as a 0 padded decimal number. %S is for second in the same manner. And %P is for AM or PM. Remember that, because in a 12-hour clock time format, you need the AM, PM, right? 3 p.m., 03 p.m. or 12 p.m., something like that, or AM, 10 a.m., like that. Then not just 10, but remember the 10, then the minutes, then the seconds, all 0 padded. So you know the meaning of 0 padded. Like if, for example, the hour is just 1, we write 01 a.m., something like that. If it is 12, then 12 a.m. And then similarly for the minutes, 12.10 or 12.01, something like that. So after that, after you create this object, you have to return t dot strf time. Now the string f time, that's a short. Now this function, what does it do? The strf time function is actually used to convert the date and time objects, because first you created the time objects. Now after that, it converts that object into their string format, to the string representation. Now how do we do that? So that format is mentioned here. So the string format time is actually a string that will specify the format for the time output or for the output time. Now here, this is the convention for this strf time. String f time is a format for the 24-hour format time. So here When you say percentage H is for the hour, 00 to 23. Remember 24 hours, so the last is 23. So 00 to 23, that's the format. 0 padded. Percentage M minute, 00 to 59 because there are 60 minutes, right? Then percentage S is for second, 00 to 59. Again, there is 60 seconds in a minute. You know that already. So you return into from first object form, then using the strp time, then string f time into the string format, which is the 24-hour format. First it was the object in 12-hour format, then turn it into the string format into the for the output time in 24-hour format. Yeah, and as I've already mentioned, the percentage P stands for the localities, locations AM or PM, which I already mentioned. Okay, so you've returned that already, the output. Then after that, you need to print out, right? Yeah. So after you format out the code in the required manner, like in this case, you formatted the code for returning it in the output as a 24-hour format, where you mentioned all the required format methods inside as a parameter within the string. Then you need to print out. So print time convert. You've already done the conversions. Now you print time convert, and then inside the string, you, within the parenthesis, you can mention whatever time you want to convert. So here, like I'm writing like this is the 12-hour format, 9:29 hours 20 minutes 10 seconds, like we say 9:20 p.m., something like that. It need not be seconds. You can even just try with hours and minutes or just hours. That's up to you, but I'm just trying the full format. PM. Yeah, now this, as you already know, is a 12-hour format. So I want to convert this into a 24-hour format. So let the computer, let our app, the converter app, do the job for us. So let's run it and check. Now, as you know, when you do, okay, so PM, right? So it's 21:20. As you already know, how do you convert from 12-hour to 20? Once the 12 happens, 1 PM. Then afternoon starts counting as 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and so on and so forth for the 24 hours format. Right? You already know that. So this is how it gets converted. But whereas in our 12-hour format, it stops at 12 and again starts counting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the difference in both the formats. The 12-hour. In the 12-hour, you say AM, PM, and then it's 1 to 12 for the PM, and then again AM after the 12 midnight. But like you see here, when it's AM, 9:20 AM, then it's the same. It counts as 9:20. But the AM is removed, right? As you can see, AM is there for the morning, 12-hour. We say, how do we say? It's 9:30 AM. It's 9:20 AM, right? We say like that. So hours will also be the same. Hours will change after the 12, the calculation process. So now let's try 12:20, 12-hour 20, and then 10 AM. There you go, 0. Because as we know in the 24-hour format, once it is the 12, that starts counting from 12, 0, 0, 20, 10. Yeah? And then the 1 will become 13. So let's try the 1 AM. It will be calculated as after 12, 13. So like that, you can keep experimenting for different timings, and then you can actually figure out. So I want you to do even more timings like AM, PM, and different, and vice versa. So you'll be able to figure out that way. There you go. So when you do AMs, this is 12:20. So like that, you can figure out for different timings. So I hope by now you understood that how the 24 hours is calculated, hour from 00 to 23, whereas for the 12-hour is from 00 to, it's a 12-hour basis. So here let's calculate 12-hour, 12, 20, 20 minutes, 12-hour, 10 seconds. Yeah, so you do that. I want you to do that for the PM as well as the AM. Now, when you say PM in the 12-hour basis, that's at night, right? And when you, so if I do AM, so if you do AM, so that's like, it's already gone past midnight. Okay, I want to do for, let's say, 2:20 a.m. That's again past midnight in your 12-hour chart. So let's see how it shows. Obviously, in the 24 hours will be 13, 14, like that. So this is 2:20, process completed. So this you can go on, and there is no ending for this. So keep testing it out for different times and see if you are getting any error. And all you need to do is to remember that when it converts from the AM PM to the 24 hour, the AM PM gets removed, the suffix, and it's calculated. There you go. The AM PM is removed and it starts calculating on a 24-hour basis, because after 12 it's 2 will become 13, 14. And I also want you to do it the reverse order and let me know how it works. And in our next tutorial, I want to do the same project but using slicing of string. So there are two other methods of doing it. One is by using regex, and in Python, of course, Python regex, and the other one is using slicing, string slicing. So I'll be doing that as part of this project in the next part, in the next coming week, so that you get to know, apart from now here, you get to know how to use it as part of the datetime module. What are the coding conventions for changing the format? Next, you will get to know how do you do the regex, and you will also get to know how to use it by slicing the string. That's it. So you get to know different scenarios, the same project. So that's the idea of doing the same project in different methods. Yeah. So keep on trying for different values. I just tried for a couple of them. I want you to try for more values. And if you want to get more such tutorials for absolute raw beginners, Python mini projects, you remember to slash that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and also the bell button, so that you are notified every time I post a new project or a tutorial. So I'll see you in the next with the same project with in a different way how to solve.